Hello students, let's start question number 5. What is question number 5 here? Find the ratio in which the line segment joining A and B. Again you have to find the ratio, clear? But it is divided by the x-axis. That is, we do not have to take y-axis for division. Also find the coordinates of the point of division. We have to solve two questions in the same. That is, first we have to find the ratio of M1, M2, and then we have to find the coordinates of the point of division. Clear? So for the ratio, see, we are given the two segments AB. So I will draw a diagram here. Dear students, always keep drawing the diagram. It will make a very clear concept. A is given as 1 minus 5 and B is given as minus 4, 5. Now it is divided by the x-axis. So as we know that if the point is on x-axis, okay, its y coordinate will become 0. I am just writing for information. No need to write this in examination. Coordinate will be 0. Okay. So what will the point of P? Coordinates of P will be, I am writing as x and 0. Clear? Now, even I don't know M1 and M2. So it is x1, y1, x2, y2. Clear? See, x is the unknown coordinate, but 0 is given here. Am I right? 0 is given here. So using 0, we can find M1 and M2 because x is unknown variable. So it is not possible to find the ratio. See, in this question, both were given. So after getting any one of the value of x and y, I got the ratio. Okay, in this question also I am giving assignment. You do it for y also, and if you are taking the value of y, you will get again the same answer, 2:7. So here x is unknown variable, but 0 is known. So using 0, we are going to find M1, M2. And how? See here, we will write 0 is equal to M1 y2 plus M2 y1 upon M1 plus M2. Clear? Internal division formula that we have done in 2 or 3 questions. Now again, 0 is equal to M1 is unknown, but y2 is given here 5 plus M2 is unknown and y1 is given as minus 5 upon M1 plus M2. Now M1 plus M2 taken toward the left side, 0 multiplied by any variable or number becomes equal to 0. Now it is 5M1 minus 5M2. Clear? Now transfer either one of this side, to it is 5M2 is equal to 5M1. Cancel 5 and 5. So it is 1 and 1. So our ratio is M1 upon M2 is equal to 1:1. Clear? 1 upon 1 or 1:1 means the value of M1 is 1 and the value of M2 is also what? 1. Clear? So you can see the calculation, that is, if the point lies on one of the axes and other axis is not given, so what? This is our method to do. In examination they can change the question also, that is, instead of x they will give you on y axis. So for y axis x coordinate will become 0, and then you can do it using what? X. Okay, so now we have to find what? X now. So simply for finding x, let's write down the formula now. X is equal to M1 x2 plus M2 x1 plus M2 x1 upon M1 plus M2. Okay, now what is the value of M1? 1. X2, can you see here x2? It is minus 4, right? Plus M2. M2 is again 1 and the value of x1 is 1 upon 1 plus 1. So it is minus 4 plus 1 upon 2. It is minus 3 upon 2. So here we got the value of x, minus 3 upon 2. So how to write final answer? We will write, therefore the point is what? Minus 3 by 2 and 0, because the value of x and then value of y, it is comma. Okay, and the first answer is 1:1 and the second is minus 3/2 0. Clear? So this is what we done 2 or 3 questions on the basis of internal division of line segment. Now we are moving for midpoint formula. Question number 6. For question number 6, I am giving you one more reference. You can refer example number 10 also and do it as an assignment. And those who are preparing their notebook, please contact me for any kind of doubt. I will call you to check your notebooks also. So see, question number 6 is given. If these are the points or the vertices of parallelogram, okay, taken in order. We know what the parallelogram is. This is a parallelogram. And the points are A, B, C, D. Let's write the vertices of coordinates of A is 1, 2. Then B is what? 4y. And C is x6. And D is 3, 5. Okay. Now what you to find? We have to find the value of x and y. Now for that we know that let's draw the diagonals AC and BD. So you write down the coordinates of midpoint of AC is equal to coordinates of midpoint of BD. That is, they are intersecting at O. Clear? So the coordinates of this midpoint becomes equal to coordinates of this midpoint. So what I will do now, I will apply midpoint formula. What I am going to apply here? Midpoint formula. I explained you. Midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y1 plus y2 upon 2. I am writing here x1 plus x2 upon 2 for x coordinate, and for y it is y1 plus y2 upon 2. So for AC I will write here x1, this one is x1, this one is x2. So I will write here 1 plus x upon 2. Clear? 1 plus x upon 2. And then I will write y1 plus y2. That is 2 plus 6 upon 2. 1 plus x upon 2, 2 plus 6 upon 2. That is equal to, now I am going for BD. It is x1 plus x2. So I will write here 3 plus 4 upon 2. See here, 3 plus 4 upon 2. Clear? And y1 plus y2, 5 plus y upon 2. Okay. Now if I will solve 1 plus x upon 2, it is 8 upon 2. And here it is 7 upon 2, 5 plus y upon 2. In 9th standard you have done in Cartesian system, that is this and this value are x, so they can be equated, and this value of y, so they can be equated. So I will write here 1 plus x upon 2 is equal to 7 upon 2. Clear? So I can clearly cancel 2 and 2. So it is x is equal to 7 minus 1, x is equal to 6. And for y I will write 8 upon 2 is equal to 5 plus y upon 2. 2 and 2 cancel. So 8 is equal to 5 plus y. So 8 minus 5 is equal to y. So I got y is equal to 3. That will be my answer. Clear? So that is the value of x and y. You can see the calculation once again. I am showing you. Okay. So let's move to next one. Question number 7. So please refer example number 10 also. After doing question number 6, you will get one more question for practice. Now question number 7 is, find the coordinates Question number 7. Find the coordinates of a point A where AB is the diameter of circle and whose center is given and B is given. So coordinates of point A, AB is the diameter of the circle. So I am drawing a circle here, and you can say AB is the diameter, and O, if O is the point, center means O is exactly lying in between AB. And again we got the hint to use midpoint formula. So center is given as 2 minus 3 and the coordinates of B is given as 1 4. We have to find the coordinates of A. So let's take it x1 and y1. So applying midpoint formula. What is midpoint formula? X is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. So the value of x is 2 here. 2 is equal to, it is x, it is y. Now x1 is unknown and the x2 is 1 upon 2. Now 2 2s are 4, x1 plus 1. So x1 is equal to 3. It is our first answer. And here it is y. Y is given as minus 3 is equal to y1 plus, what is the value of y2? Can you see here? 4 upon 2. So it is 2 3 are 6. Minus 6 is equal to y1 plus 4. Minus 4 is equal to y1. So y1 is equal to minus 10. Clear? So therefore the coordinates of A is 3 minus 10. Okay. See how simply we are doing it. So by this way we can solve the numerical. Now I am giving you one hint for question number 8 and you have to all solve as an assignment. See, it is given that question number 8. Okay, you have to solve as an assignment. I am just giving you the hint. See, A and B, you can see here A, B. Okay, the coordinates of A and B are given. I am doing question number 8. See here, A and B are given. Find the coordinates of P, that is a division point, such that AP is equal to 3 by 7 AB. P lies on the segment AB. What is given here? AP is equal to 3 by 7 AB. It means that what? AP upon AB is equal to 3 by 7. Clear? I am transferring AB here. Means the value of AP is 3 and the value of AB is what? 7. Now write somewhere P here. So A, what is A given here? Minus 2, minus 2. What is B given here? 2 minus 4. And we have to find P. Okay. Now we have the value of AP as 3 till here and the total value of AB is 7. So what is the value of PB? We can clearly subtract 7 minus 3. It is what? 4. Okay. So we got the value of M1 as 3 and the value of M2 as 4. So dear student, use this formula again, internal division formula. X is equal to M1 x2 plus M2 x1 upon M1 plus M2 to find the value of X, and for Y it is M1 Y2 plus M2 Y1 upon M1 plus M2. Clear? And we will find the coordinates of P. Clear? So by this way you have to complete question number 8 and remaining 2 questions I will do in my next segment. Okay.